It is August 2nd. It is 5:59 right now. I've been here for about 5 minutes, as y'all can see. Y'all know the agreement was every other Saturday at 6 p.m. And since I got that TPO drop, when I turned that in and got that on my file, the judge sent me over my 50-50 custody, you know what I'm saying, paperwork. So now I can show the cop, like, it's my week. I can show him this now. So now we're gonna sit here and wait, and hopefully, fingers crossed, she showed my baby out. Today could be the day I finally can see my child. And I did call the non-emergency number for the police to show up so it can be a friendly exchange, so everything can go smooth. And we're gonna keep our hands together. We're gonna pray. All right, family, so I spoke to him. We just made us our police report because it showed she's 6:30. She's not coming, and I got me my complaint number. So when
incredible set of clips that I have for you guys here today. This is a crazy story, all right? But we're going to break it down, and I want all of my G's to listen up well on this channel right now, all right? And even the MTRs, the young ladies, because you guys have brothers, you have sons, you have nephews that you love, and that with this information or the culmination of the story, they can find solutions within their life. But this story, it's a story about young love. It's a story about influence via social media. It's a story about a relationship gone awry. It's a story about false allegations and a young man's fight to be the father that she doesn't want him to be. This is essentially the DDG and Haley Bailey situation, but on an average man's level. So we must get active on this and go through the content. Now, the young couple in question have a couple's YouTube channel at SelfMadeQT. If you take a look, it's not a large channel, only 6,000 subscribers, but as of 7 months ago, they were actively uploading. And it's a typical relationship channel stuff, pranks, reveals, doing different weird young Gen Z / Gen A stuff as what we know them to do. Nevertheless, the upload stopped about 7 months ago. As you can see here, they're holding a baby. Now, if you go look on the young brother's YouTube channel right now, because the young girl, she's deleted all of her social media. But if you go look on his TikTok, rather, you'll see here 258,000 followers, and he is actively posting. And the lot of his videos, the lion's share of his current videos are advice to men, to fathers, to dads. And he's given it from the perspective of a young man that's recently been through one of the craziest situations and continues to go through one of the craziest situations, which is the mother of his child accusing him, soft accusing him, of assault against their baby, utilizing the child to exact revenge or control or power or authority over the ex-boyfriend for whatever the reason is purely evil. But again, her TikTok is no longer available, but there's some other videos that catalog her initial assertions. Let's go through that. Now, after the custody battle was initiated, she would get up on TikTok and notice the subtle ways in which she implicates him for this heinous activity. Let's go.
That was in that room, yeah. It's things that my mom had bought, because my mom is just like that. She go above and beyond for her kids, and she go above and beyond for my baby, so yeah. No. It's not about me and him. But yes, I'm finna get out here. But nah, just to that one comment, it's not about me and him. It was harm. Yeah, he done did things to my baby, but I can't say it. Y'all will see after court. I'm posting my evidence or whatever. Y'all gotta get off of here. I'm sorry. Yes. But I'm finna get off of here, y'all. I will post my evidence once after court. Yeah.
So you heard what she said, right? He did things to my baby, right? And you'll see commenters down up in there like, take this down, stop. You'll see other ones that's down up in there talking about how much of the guy's a narcissist. These women, irrespective of ongoing court battles, generally lawyers will tell you to not do this dumb shit because all of it can be implicated or utilized against you within the courts. But they'll get up on here through the lust of attention, through the lust of validation. They will continue on posting these things because they want the clout from it.
That's all I can say. I'm not bitter, so I can't do that, because if they clip me, that's gonna be me telling my tea about the baby, and y'all legal advice. I can't do that, so sorry. And yes, y'all, JC, he's in dealing with the same thing. But yes, I'm finna get off, girl. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta get in the shower. I'm sorry. I gotta get off of here, y'all. I hope y'all enjoy y'all night. thank y'all for all the advice. You know, some of y'all have real questions, some of y'all have opinions, and that's okay. That's fine with me at the end of the day. But it is what it is. Things will get better for my daughter. Yeah, that's all I can say. It is what it is.
Laying out allegations like that, kind of leaving it out and cloudy, ambiguous, nebulous in nature, right? With no receipts, no evidence, no documentation, knowing generally where people's minds go when you say that he did something to my daughter is insane. But she continued.
Like, why did I put myself back in this position to deal with this again? You know, I should have just stayed gone. Should never dealt with this. Like, me and my baby would be okay. Like, you know, we would have been okay if I just never went back to him. We would have just been good. I wouldn't have been having to deal with this. I would have been happy, okay? That man literally broke me. Him and his family broke me. But do I let that get in the way of, like, you know, trying to do what's best for my child? No, not at all. Like, I put my feelings to the side when it comes to my baby. I want to do what's best for my child. Of course she needs both parents, but I can't put my child in a position to, you know, be with somebody that's did harm to her. I just that would make me look like a bad parent. But yeah, I tried to work things out for my daughter. I did. I tried to give her the 2-parent household. Even if it wasn't a 2-parent household, I was trying to be cordial with her dad around the time we was co-parenting. I was doing what was best for her. We was, you know, I was trying to be cool with him, but it was always something negative. He was still cussing me out, still just going off on me.
It's actually crazy to watch the degree of like sympathy that they try to gather.
It was just always something negative when it came to him. Like, if I wasn't moving on his time, he would get mad at me. Like, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna get Naomi ready and I'll be on the way with her. He'll be mad and just, you wanted me to be on his time. I have to be on his time. If I'm not on his time, it's forget me. One time he said, I forgot what this man done said. Around the time I said he can't take my baby over his mother's house or his sister's house because the sister stay next door. So I said my baby cannot go over there because of the things that his sister said that was a danger to my baby and a danger to her own kids. And I don't even want to tell y'all that because no matter what, I don't like to. Yeah, that's deep. I don't even want to say it. I don't, but the baby daddy that's on here, he knows what was said, and I said I don't want my child around that because that's something, a person that would say something like that when it comes to their kids, they need help, like real help. That's not okay to say. That's not normal.
Listen, there's going to be 3 sides to every story at the end of the day, but her getting up on TikTok and doing these lives with these allegations about harming the child while there was an active court proceeding is absolutely wild. I don't care how old that you are old enough to make babies, you are old enough to know not to do this shit. But notice how she's utilizing, and this is intentional, words like harm the child, and then also when asked to give examples, it's like some shit that just doesn't make sense. There's no meat on them bones. There's not hard evidence, hard receipts, or accusations with evidence. She acknowledges the importance of having a father in the child's life while also saying that he did these harmful things, so I must now try to keep the child away. Now, if you also take a look at the comment section of this particular video, right? Let's go down. I know Cortez is the young man personally, and the image that she's trying to put on him is crazy. Cortez is one of the most sweetest, kind-hearted people that I know with almost 2,000 likes. Follow up, another young lady says, I'm waiting for the reason she don't want that man to get his child. Another young lady, somebody send this to Cortez so he can add it to the evidence as well. Honestly, everything in this live was about her feelings for him. She wants control. 3,300 likes. I know a bitter baby mama when I hear one. Shout out to all the ladies that's over here. I'm about to give them all applications to MTandR. Now, of course, on the strength of this comment right here, right, this wasn't always the case. She used to tout how great of a father that the young man was when times were better.
Well, surely. I just got done with the paper, and right now, he's just calming her down. But she's asleep right now. Hold up. Daddy to the rescue.
Mm-hmm. She know when she get up on the daddy, so good.
Yes. Y'all, he is such a good dad. He's such a good dad. Like, you will not find nobody down here like that. Like, and trying to look at the where we live, it's just the man down here is a little off in the head. Like, most of y'all don't do what y'all gotta do, and it's always something. Like, yeah. So to see a man down here doing what y'all do for his child, it's just such a blessing. I love it here. He's such a blessing in my life. So yeah. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to talk about none of y'all, but yeah.
No, we that couple, we that deep, we just live each other in my girl.
But yeah.
And not even just a good dad, but also a good boyfriend, as he was completely supporting her during her postpartum depression.
She be at the crib, she got like 4 more weeks at the crib, so she be at home with the baby when I be gone, so she be holding it down. She did go through postpartum, y'all. I did feel so bad. I mean, cause she had a lot of emotions at first. For the first time dads, when you have your girl with postpartum, just be there for her. Make sure she alright, hold her down, cause it gets emotional. It be a lot of new feelings.
Being in crazy situations like this or having crazy allegations like this is important. Why? Our private information should not be on these public damn websites. Quick emergency meeting. I was recently searching for my name online and found way too much personal information, which brought me down this weird rabbit hole of how that could have happened, and found out that there's companies out there called data brokers that will sell your data to marketers, scammers, and even stalkers. And it's a nasty, disgusting feeling knowing that there's bad actors out there selling my information, selling your information for profit. But that's why I'm recommending today's sponsor, Aura. Now, I use Aura to automatically remove my information from these sites and keep my information off. But they do other things as well, such as bank fraud and identity theft alerts, VPN access. But guys, utilize my link down in the description box down below for a 14-day trial. At least see if you've been compromised. Privacy is king in this day and age, and you should know if your information is out there. So again, utilize my link, aura.com/MTR, in the description box down below to try 2 weeks free. That's way more than enough time to see if your personal data has been exposed. Go now. Give the young man a round of applause. Stepping up as not only a father, but a supportive man as well. And doesn't he just seem like a nice young man trying to do what was best? Now, I will say, this is taken from the YouTube channel, and the YouTube couplers will be acting one way and fighting behind scenes. I acknowledge that. Nevertheless, sometime between this video and ultimately what we're going to get to is she, or he rather, took her to court because she was keeping the child, their daughter, away from him. And this is where a large component of the lessons or solutions lie if you were to find yourself in this situation. It's conduct yourself like a responsible adult as what he is, as opposed to reacting with emotions in the heat of an incredible situation like this.
What's good, family? How y'all doing today? It is August 2nd. It is 5:59 right now. I've been here for about 5 minutes, as y'all can see. Y'all know the agreement was every other Saturday at 6 p.m. And since I got that TPO drop, when I turned that in and got that on my file, the judge sent me over my 50-50 custody, you know what I'm saying, paperwork. So now I can show the cop, like, it's my week. I can show him this now. So now we're going to sit here and wait. And hopefully, fingers crossed, she showed my baby out. Today could be the day I finally can see my child. And I did call the non-emergency number for the police to show up so it can be a friendly exchange, so everything can go smooth. And we're going to keep our hands together. We're going to pray and hope everything go right. So when I get some more information, I'm going to let y'all know. Let's get it, let go. All right, family. So I believe the cop has officially arrived right now. So let me go talk to him because it is 6:19. She is not here. So it's looking like I'm going to have to file a police report. Let's get it again.
Let him handle it.
All right, family, so I spoke to him. We just made us our police report because it showed she's 6:30. She's not coming, and I got me my complaint number. So when I do call this, because it should be ready in about 2 to 3 days, so that'd be perfect for me to have in court when that comes to show. He said it to show that I was here and she wasn't, and I was actually able to show him the custody agreement. So this held up that I was supposed to have my child. So that was spot on perfect.
Come on.
So now it sucks that I ain't getting my child today, but at least I got this on file. So when I go for court, I have even more stuff to stand on, y'all. So for my dudes, like y'all told me in them comments, get y'all police reports.
Yep.
Show up when you're supposed to show up.
Come on.
And I did just that. But at that point, I think she thinks she's just walking on court orders. Like it don't matter to her.
Right.
Like whatever the judge say, it don't even matter.
She don't give a shit.
So that's where we at now. So it's crazy what I got to deal with, bro. But at the end of the day, August 6th is coming. And today, you done made it even worse for August 6th because it shows you ain't even show up today and the CPO was dropped.
Yep.
So, family, stay tuned. August 6th, keep that on your calendar because when I tell y'all when that come, I'm going to have my baby. I love y'all, and we finna just go on with our day.
All right. Nah, listen, his brother deserves another round of applause. Shout out to the young cats out there showing us how it's done. But he's right. Receipt, document. He called the cop as a third-party observer, and as soon as she didn't show up, and he probably knew that she was just going to say F whatever the judge says. I'm keeping my child away from him. And as soon as like it was verified that she's not coming, he went right over to the police officer and said, come on, let's file this police report real quick. And he's going to bring all that information with him to the August 6th court appearance. Although through the court videos that I go over, we see time and time again the man in the situation being disrespected. There ain't no judge that will continue to support somebody that just completely ignores the court order. It's incredible how some of these women won't let dads be dads, but this brother knows that there's a light at the end of the tunnel as long as he dots his I and crosses his T's. Let's look at some of the comments before we get into the final update. This is what fighting for your child looks like with all the applause. This is what we mean when we say if a parent wants to get their child, they will make it happen. And watch a BM still trying to find a way to say that he ain't doing enough. Like, why he got to do all of this. And this is also why I tell everybody who watches this channel, I don't care if you man or woman, if you have an estranged relationship with your father, reach out. Because you don't know if this was happening. Unbeknownst to you as a child, he's trying everything in his power to try to be in your life. End of the day, he's going to choose himself over to deal with the power, the control that she is exacting upon him. Has anyone caught that even though it's been months he's seen his daughter, that the car seat has never left the car? Brother's keeping hope alive. He is not playing, and I am loving it. Yeah, it's interesting. These are all women that are commenting on this. There's many women today that don't like the modern day bullshit as it exists either, because many of them understand that they don't want to keep the cycle going. Anyway, let's get to the final update.
What's good, family? I have amazing news. As y'all can see, the car seat is turned around and my beautiful baby is in the car seat. I deleted my last video because there is a gag order in place, which meaning I can't talk about anything that's going on in court, and I respect my lawyer enough, and she tells me everything I need to know. So I did take that video down because it was really the fight is about my baby. My baby is home. I get to see my baby, and I got 8 days with my baby.
That's
I
the
get
goal.
to make up time with her. So we finna enjoy our time. We just made it back to my mom's house. We finna get out, and I'm finna show y'all my beautiful baby. Hold on.
Daddy, you ready to talk with Daddy? Hi, Papa. Hi, say I'm home with you, my daddy. Hey, Naomi. We made it. Oh.
All right, y'all. We at my mama's house. We done kind of got to calm down because she's still trying to get to know her. She been
That
crying.
brother happy
but
right
it kind
now.
of hurt because it's like my baby don't even know who I am. But I'm
Yeah.
going to build that
It's
connection.
all right,
I'm going to build
brother.
that bond. So it's okay. I got my baby home. I can't wait to build the connection. My family is going to build that connection with her, and she going to know who her family really is. So from here going forward, y'all will see me making content with my baby and us growing our relationship. So I love y'all. This is the update for today. I got my baby for the whole week all the way into Saturday. So this is going to be a great week. Let's get it. Let's go.
I don't think I've done this many applause in a damn video, but it absolutely deserves it. Let's put a perfect on top of that damn thing. Listen, this is after she was refusing to acknowledge the 50-50 custody order. He finally got his daughter back. After all of the allegations, after all of the emotional instability, this is the final result. Now, this is still ongoing. I'll give you guys updates. Make sure you still subscribe to the channel. But I want to see this young man prosper within his life and begin to build that relationship with that young girl. He's lost out on some time already, but it's okay. The court system as it exists, it just makes it so hard for men who want to be a loving father in their child's life. That's why as men, it's so important for us to always keep our composure, prioritize logic over your feelings or emotions within a situation. Because if we lose that, then you may lose everything. If there was any missteps on his behalf, if he wasn't listening to his lawyer, if he wasn't listening to those comments that told him to keep receipts, get the cop to come, right? Like, he may not have access to his child right now, especially after heinous ass allegations as to what she was saying in the beginning of this video, right? And the fact is that, our seed is so important. And especially within a society where so many, a lot of women are given so much additional leeway when it comes to children, right? And it's understandable to a point, right? But it's like, where's the line drawn? He has to go through all of this in order to get to see his daughter, his creation as well. It's absurd. And, within a community where the statistics are already where it's at, where single motherhood is the highest amongst any other race, why do some of these women want to make it so hard for fathers to be fathers, for fathers to be present, for fathers to be there? It needs to be talked about because it needs to be stopped. This is the Haley Bailey DDG situation at an average man's level. Through the internet, I'm happy that we have the opportunity to go over content like this because it's so important that we can see examples of men doing it right, shining examples of men doing it right. And because they're following the protocol as well as the advice, they're winning at the end of it. You are just as important to the development of that young girl just as the mother is. Fathers should not be dismissed. They should be honored. Guys, listen, that's where I'm going to leave the content as it exists today. Going over content like this, it actually drains me a lot. All right, I need to go, go grab a damn, some water, something to hydrate myself. But shout out to this brother. All right. I try to go above and beyond and try to put these, stories out on the platform in order for us to all learn from them. All right. Applause again for the young man for doing what he needed to do to get this ultimate outcome. And as I review his story, I think about, my father within my life and how different of a person I would have been if my father wasn't there for me. Nevertheless, I think in order to end this video, we need a palate cleanse. We need to show a lot more clips of fathers being fathers and the importance of fathers. Let's end off on that.
Good morning, baby.
I'm hooking with Dada.
Good job. A for autumn. Good job. What letter is this?
B, C, D.
Good job.
Cheers. I think we should do that. Hi guys.
Ready? Go. Move your arms. Move your arms.
You got it. You got it, dude. You got it, dude.
It was delicious?
Yeah.
Cheers.
She belongs to the street.
Girl, don't hold my hand. You a mattress actress on the OnlyFans. Get your money, girl, but damn, how is that your only plan? What you gonna do when you get too old to strip and dance? Get up out your echo chamber screaming period and yes. You a low down dirty woman if you try to get knocked up by a